Unease settled over the city like a shroud. Painted faces, stretched into grotesque smiles, appeared overnight down every dark turn. Whispers traveled faster than the wind, chilling tales of figures lurking at the edges of our sight, their laughter echoing in the dead of night. These weren't playful jesters or whimsical performers. These were harbingers of something wicked. Their colorful faces a mask for a darkness that promised only terror. Enter the clowns. Things are about to get strange. We're being respectful, mindful, very demure.
Very demure, very mindful. I don't wear a cut crease or green cut. Hello, all you ghouls and goblins. Welcome to Conspiracy Weird. I am your host, Molly, and with me is Josh.
Yo.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. This is our first podcast in our new house!
Yeah.
So sorry it's been a while, but we just bought a house and moved.
It was a lot of work.
It's been a crazy few weeks.
It's been a crazy few months. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we did hit 1,000 downloads.
Thank you.
We appreciate it very much. Very exciting. Josh, what are you munching on today?
I've got some apple turnovers and water.
And I just ate some shepherd's pie.
It
was very, very good.
Well, yeah, you made it.
I know. I make some bomb-ass shepherd's pie.
Yeah. So what are we talking about today?
Clowns.
Clowns.
From 2016.
No other clowns, just the 2016 clowns.
It was a good year.
For clowns. That was a bad year for clowns. Yeah, I mean, it depends whose perspective you're at. If you were the clown, then maybe a good year. If you were getting chased by the clown, then it was a bad year. It
depends on what kind of clown you were.
Well, I think most of the clowns were, they were not allowed.
Yeah. So let's get into it.
Okay. Well, there has always been creepiness around clowns that has not fully been explained. Writer Benjamin Radford warns, it's misleading to ask when clowns turned bad. They were never really good. The fear of clowns, known as calrophobia, could be seen in the acting of the character from It, or as the Joker from Batman. It could have... Oh, that Joker is my favorite clown. It could have also been John Wayne Gacy, an American serial killer and rapist, who was convicted of killing 33 men between 1972 and 1978. He was known in the community as Pogo the Clown, and he performed at children's parties and fundraising events.
Our least favorite clown.
Least favorite. He is reported to say, clowns can get away with murder, while he was getting arrested. Somehow, something meant to be so fun and joyful has turned for the worst.
There were some clown events before 2016 that are worth mentioning. One was a sighting of a creepy clown in New Hampton, England. The Northampton Clown Sightings took place in September and October of 2013. It was the work of 3 local filmmakers. They were Alex Powell, Elliot Simpson, and Luke Ubowski. Sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly. The clown shared a similar look to Pennywise from It. The 3 of them started a Facebook group and were using the appearances to drive traffic to the page. In March of 2014, Matteo Moroni from the YouTube channel DM Pranks began dressing up as an evil clown, terrifying unsuspecting passerbys. I can't speak today.
Passers-by.
Yeah, I can't speak today, obviously. His videos racked up hundreds of millions of views. More sightings even further back appeared in Wasco, California in October 2014, centered on the Wasco clown with photos appearing all over social media. There was a documentary in 2014 called Killer Legends that featured a segment called Why Are Clowns Scary? The filmmakers traveled to Chicago to explore the clown panics that swept the city in 1991 and 2008, linking them to the serial killer John Wayne Gacy and the Stranger Danger panic. It was around this time in 2014 that some of the first clown sightings appeared in the U.S. A person in clown attire was spotted in a cemetery in Chicago in July of 2015. This event involved 2 residents who spotted the scary, creepy clown scaling the gate at the Rose Hill Cemetery late at night. After the clown entered the cemetery, they turned to face the residents and began to slowly wave as they made a video. After waving for a few seconds, the clown ran into the dark woods and was not seen again. Police who investigated the sighting did not arrest anybody.
Let's go into the breakdown of clown sightings and the dates correlating with the sightings. September 14th. Now, this is here's the thing about 2016. These sightings all started here in September, kind of going up to the end of the year. And it was almost one after another, after another. And it wasn't even in one state or one location. It was across many states. And,
like everywhere.
Yeah, it was all over
I remember
the place.
when this happened and it scared me. I don't like clowns.
I remember seeing the videos online and I was like, no.
I'll pass.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Don't come to my house because I'll beat you with a baseball bat.
I'd be carrying something with me at all times to protect myself. So, okay. September 14th, 2016. 3 children in Georgia told police about an incident involving 2 adult males dressed as clowns. McDuffie County deputy said that Cameron Frales, 12, and his little brother were walking to a bus stop at 6 a.m. They were chased by men dressed in all black clothes, red wigs, and clown masks. Hannah Rice, a neighbor, saw the clowns following the boys out from between 2 mobile homes before the chase, deputies said. People in Pottsville, Pennsylvania said that clowns had been harassing children at the playground. A week later, police in Pottsville began investigating a frightening claim by a 12-year-old who said that she was chased through a park by a clown. 12-year-old Brianne Hawk told WNEP-TV that a little boy came screaming through the park after allegedly seeing a couple of clowns eating something in the woods. She stated that a clown started chasing us up here and turned around and went back to the woods. The alleged clowns returned and started throwing sticks at the children before cursing at them.
Yeah, no. Don't mess with my kids, bro, because...
Right.
No.
Yeah, somebody's bound to get shot. At least down here in Florida.
Yeah, we live in Florida. We already have enough effed up things down here, like people eating other people's faces off.
Bath salts.
Don't take the bath salts, kids. Okay, so on September 24th, 2000...
Well, you're right. Yeah.
No, I can't speak today.
It's only 10 days later.
September 24th, 2016, the Tennessee Highway Patrol issued a warning to parents to watch their kids and to be on the lookout for anything out of the ordinary. This came after alleged clown sightings in South Carolina, Southern Kentucky, Tennessee, and a few other states. The Highway Patrol said the threat was a possibility of predators in clown costumes seeking to lure children into the woods. Around the same time, law enforcement said a teen in Coffee County, Tennessee claimed to have been attacked by a clown. And then on September 26,
2 days later,
a social media threat featuring a clown image was to blame for an abnormal number of school absences, according to Arizona officials. 24 schools between 2 Phoenix school districts were named in a multitude of threats posted online. Students and parents alike were worried and half of the 3,000 students at Marydale High skipped school. 3 young individuals were arrested after the FBI joined the investigation. The individuals faced felony charges, and law enforcement said they believed others were involved. Later in the week, schools in Tennessee and Ohio would be targeted by similar clown-related threats.
Juveniles. They were juveniles.
Why would I say?
You said individuals.
Oh.
But they were individual juveniles.
Both can be the same at the same time.
Yeah. The next day, September 27th, 2016, in Phoenix, police say 2 different fast food restaurants were robbed by suspects wearing clown masks. About 8 p.m., a Taco Bell was allegedly hit by an armed robber. As police were busy investigating at Taco Bell, the suspects allegedly hit a Domino's nearby. 2 17-year-olds were connected to the robberies and arrested.
That's just so rude. Like, you don't get paid enough at Taco Bell
Seriously,
and Domino. Like, you don't get paid enough for that.
Ka-ching, open the drawer. Here.
Just
I'm
take it
up. Just take it. You know.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Nope. I don't get paid enough to get.
I don't get paid enough at my job. Like,
that's a good point. No. The next day, September 28th, several 911 calls were made in Long Island in regards to clown incidents. In one call, drivers reported a group of clowns were jumping in front of moving vehicles in Brentwood. No one was arrested.
Of course not.
No. The next day after that, September 29th, in Tennessee, police say a clown armed with explosives walked into a bank and demanded money from a teller. Memphis police said one person wearing a clown costume and another got away with an unknown amount of money. A few days later, October 3rd, Philadelphia police identified a 13-year-old girl as the person who made the clown threats towards local schools. She told investigators that it was a prank that she did with a friend at her school, and she never intended to hurt anyone.
Okay.
I swear, some people just need to be slapped. 13, I mean, I don't know. Her
being
parents,
13, like, doing pranks is like pranking your friend's crush or something. Something stupid.
Seriously?
Egging someone's house.
Just taking what's actually happening and making it worse is not a fun prank. No, that's ridiculous, and I hope she was punished for that.
If my kid did that, I would be screaming at it. Okay, anyways.
No fun
Grounded
things.
for life.
No fun things for a long time.
Grounded for life.
Basically.
On October 4th, Hammond police said that they were investigating social media threats against several Indiana schools made by clowns. Hammond Police Lieutenant Richard Hoyda stated, so far there have been no reports of confirmed clown sightings in the city of Hammond. Whoa. Okay, my phone just freaked out. Okay. At this time, the information appears to be solely based off Facebook. On October 5th, a teen was arrested in connection with a fake clown threat in Hammond. Worried parents went with their kids to school because of creepy clown threats in the Chicago area. Chicago Public Schools said that they were investigating approximately 50 social media incidents with threats involving clowns.
There's already enough problems in Chicago to add threats of clowns. I almost feel like people might band together, and against the clowns.
Can I just say, like, you and I were both raised in the 90s. We were teens in the early 2000s. Like, MySpace was just starting out. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy that social media wasn't a thing like it is now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous now.
Like, it's bad now. Yeah. Like, I'm happy we just had MySpace, and, like, I didn't really have access to a lot of it because...
Well, what we could have done, it probably was...
We had YouTube, but it was still...
we had public payphones, so we could have made anonymous threats from payphones around the city to the police department and whatnot, and then they would have had it, so there's a give and take that, it's,
I know, but social media seems to make it a lot worse.
Well, social media is its own, dark entity, and it's a whole another topic, on its own.
We could talk about this anyways. On October 6th, A mother in California said that she had to fight off a man dressed in a clown suit to keep him from snatching her 1-year-old out of her arms.
Oh, hell no.
The way I would have been arrested for murder.
Oh, yeah.
I would have been arrested for murder, and I would have happily stayed my ass in jail.
Now they're fighting the clowns.
She said that he didn't wear a mask or makeup, but did wear a blue curly wig. She said he tried to grab her daughter's arm after having a brief conversation with her. That same day, a 13-year-old girl was caught in a murder-for-hire plot against her teacher. Authorities said the girl asked a person posing as a clown on social media to kill her teacher.
Again, social media. Freaking don't need it. Next day, on October 7th, after leaving their 4-year-old child at home alone.
Why the F would you do that?
Because you're dumb. After leaving their 4-year-old child at home alone, 2 parents were later arrested.
Good.
Yeah, good. They left the child at home so they could allegedly terrorize the neighborhood while dressed as clowns.
Dumbass.
Exactly. Police in Menasha said several people wearing clown costumes were seen chasing cars in the early morning hours. The next day, October 8th, someone in a clown costume was caught on video hanging off the back of a moving bus in Detroit. The video received more than 500,000 views on social media. The Detroit Department of Transportation stated that it was going to increase security following the incident. A few days later, October 11th, McDonald's stated it was being thoughtful in respect to Ronald McDonald's participation in community events as a result of the current climate around clown sightings in communities. McDonald's decision came after more pranks involving clowns.
Like that's really sad though, because Ronald the clown from McDonald's has been the staple brand since the beginning. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna not let him go to social events because all the negativity.
Yeah, I mean, he only does so many appearances. The guy dressed as Ronald McDonald, I mean, probably dipped into his budget to get him getting paid. Anyway, yeah, but no, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, at
least they're being respectful.
We're being respectful, mindful, very demure.
Very demure, very mindful. Oh, I don't wear a green cut.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Stupid social media.
On October 16th, someone dressed as a clown was apparently scared off after the man he was approaching fired a gun in the air, according to the LA County Sheriff's Department. Authorities said a man called 911 to a report that someone dressed in a clown costume approached his home. The man told deputies that he fired a warning shot in the air and the subject ran away. I mean, I full on support that. Don't come to my house, bro. We just bought a house. Don't come to my house.
No.
Unless I invite you.
Yeah.
And we have not a lot of friends, so it's going to be 10 people max.
Besides, we don't have any chairs for you, so.
At the moment.
Don't come over.
I have an Amazon wish list if y'all want.
Yeah, right. We need to increase Conspiracy Weird Studios, so
help a girl out.
We're putting a list together.
October 17th, 2016. Within a month before Halloween, Target stated that they were removing clown masks from its shelves and from online after everything that was going on. A media representative from Target told ABC News, "We had a few masks in stores, which we began to pull off last week. We also have edited down our assortment online. You'll still find clown masks there, but we made the decision to pull back on the number."
There was a lot of fallout after all this. The Russian embassy in England issued a warning on October 12th for Russians and British citizens due to the clown scares. On October 13th, the Fijian police department warned people against involvement in the events. Several shops in New Zealand took clown costumes off of the shelves. There was a blanket ban on clown costumes in the Side Union High School District in West Milford School District, Ohio School District, and Springboro Community Schools. Employees of theme parks were told to take off any horror costumes and makeup before they left work. which I thought that was a funny thing because I'm like, what? Are you really going home dressed as like a horror clown, driving home?
I mean, if they have no way to like shower and stuff,
They
then,
got,
like,
at least to wash up, they gotta have, private employee rooms. But by October 25th, 2016, several news outlets reported about alleged clown-initiated attack or purge of some sort. It was supposedly going to happen on October 30th, 2016. There were no widespread purge attacks as threatened, but there was a family in Florida that was attacked on Halloween by a group of 20 people wearing purge masks. No arrests were made, unfortunately.
Now, the Purge movies are like some of my favorite movies, but that would scare the shit out of me.
But it's just a movie.
It's a movie.
It's
a movie.
Taking it literally is
But
too
that would
far.
scare me so much, seeing people dressed up in Purge costumes.
Absolutely.
Woo!
See, I'd be like one of those people that tries to lock down the entire house and not go out.
Oh, no, I would participate 100%.
Okay, so I'd lock you out of the house and me with the kids and the cat inside so that you can go do your thing.
Let me just get my 5 kills in and I'll be right back.
No. There were also students at Michigan State University and Pennsylvania State University who were involved in mobs that searched for clowns on campus after there were reported sightings. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, fun, not so fun facts?
Fun facts, maybe not so fun facts?
Not really.
We'll see.
Okay. According to the New York Times, the clown sightings resulted in at least 12 arrests across the U.S. and 1 death. In Reading, Pennsylvania, a 16-year-old boy was fatally stabbed during an incident that could have been provoked by a prowler wearing a clown mask. That's sad.
16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Our oldest is about to be 11, so only 5 years older than our kid.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Didn't even make it to adulthood.
No.
During Halloween in 2016, Floridians... Sorry, we're Floridians. Floridians decided to go armed while trick-or-treating.
Born and raised?
That makes sense.
Born and raised?
They're probably already armed while trick-or-treating, to be honest, but, in Kemper County, Mississippi, Kemper City supervisors enacted a clown ban, temporarily preventing people from dressing as clowns. A $150 fine would be given to anyone caught in public dressed in a clown costume, mask, or makeup.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, smart. The World Clown Association president took a stance. World Clown Association president. There's a World Clown Association.
Yes. You have to go through training to become a clown, and they have like a whole registration of like their makeup and stuff.
Is that like same thing like magicians have to have a... Never mind. Anyways. Okay, so the World Clown Association president took a stance. It's like a whole business around being silly.
Yes.
I don't know. It's just funny to me.
Oh my god.
I can't. He took a stance against people dressing up as clowns. The clown business, circuses, and other related fields were affected by the sightings.
And this is what makes me mad, because now you're, like, messing with people's money. Like, this is what people do to survive.
Not people dying. Just, the clown business is what concerns you.
No, that too! But, you're messing with people's money.
Yeah, no, it's rude.
That's, like, one of my biggest pet peeves is, like, don't mess with my money. He agrees.
Yeah, Mason agrees. The clown sightings...
Sorry, guys.
He's loud and he doesn't usually stop.
He doesn't stop.
The clown sightings even reached the White House. The White House press secretary, Josh Earnest, was asked about the situation. He stated, "I don't know that the president has been briefed on this particular situation. Obviously, this is a situation that local law enforcement authorities take quite seriously." He was probably told. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
How do you not know that, every day something new is happening with clowns?
Who was the president at this time?
I don't know. Obama? I don't know.
Was it Obama or what?
I don't know. 2016. Look it up.
Hold on.
Questions.
Are you afraid of clowns?
No, but I'm wary of creepy people in the dark trying to scare me at all times. How about you?
Kind of. A little bit. I mean, it...
Like, if we go to the circus and you see a clown,
It was
are you gonna
Obama.
be scared?
It was Obama.
Boom.
I love what he... That man.
Okay.
Okay, anyway.
So, if we went to a circus and you saw a clown, would you be scared?
No.
Because you're in the right environment.
If we were
walking down the street and you saw a clown, what would you be?
Punching that clown in the face.
No, you wouldn't be.
I would be running away.
I would be holding you back.
What do you think about all the clown sightings?
Well, because they led to so much hysteria, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
But, I mean, there's nothing to like about it. I mean, okay, a couple videos might have been funny on YouTube of scaring people, but at the same time, if I was in the recipient's, shoes, I wouldn't have liked it.
No.
I would have been, as on the defense as I could be. Thankfully, no.
I didn't experience anything.
No, personally, neither one of us has experienced anything during the 2016 sightings.
But if you did...
Please write us.
If you did, please write us.
Yeah, we'd love to hear about your experience.
Call in. No, I'm kidding.
We don't have a
hotline.
You can email us.
Email us. Send us a video. We're on all social media. Please let us know.
Okay.
So what would you have done if you did experience this? Run them over with your car?
Yeah, right. No. Well, depends on the situation. But they were down alleys where like people were like walking, not where they were driving. I mean, then again, there were some people jumping out in traffic. But aside from, in that case, I probably would have hit them. Like, nope, we're going. We're right by him. But I would have been like, if I saw him down the hallway, I would have been like, nope, we're running right by them. Have you seen the videos where like they get them from both sides? So the people walk down the alley, they get like halfway, then the clown comes out, so they try to turn around, and then there's another clown on the other end that they came from. Yeah. Oh, I would be fighting. That's when I'd be in fight mode. I'd be like, I'd be in fight mode, trying to be in flight mode. Trying to get by them.
Yeah.
I would fight them enough to get by them, and then, yeah, dad instincts would be kicked in hard.
I ain't not for this shit.
No, like a lot of Floridians would be packing heat and be busting that out. I mean, I'd be because I don't usually pack. I'd be.
We don't have.
I'd be fighting. Those. I'd be fist fighting.
We don't have those here in this house.
No,
not yet.
No.
Anyways,
not at this present time because we have other bills to pay for, and can't exactly justify the cost of a firearm. Not when we got to put food on the table. So please support our snack fund.
We also have a Patreon now. We are going to make little mini episodes on our Patreon.
And do experiments like on our upcoming episode for Bloody Mary.
Yes, we're going to be doing Bloody Mary and seeing if anything happens.
We're not going to do her. We're going to be doing the chant.
But what if she's hot? Anyways.
To be discussed on a later episode.
Okay, so the clown craze of 2016, fueled by a combination of social media, fear-mongering, and real-life incidents, left a lasting impression on the collective consciousness, proving that even the most innocent symbols can be twisted into something sinister. Stay weird, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
We want to thank you for tuning in. You can find us on all your favorite social platforms by searching Conspiri Weird, posting photos and details from each episode. Please consider keeping our tummies full by donating to the Snack Fund. Donations will be given a shout out on the podcast. Special thanks to Audionautics.com for the theme music. And remember, question everything.